Let the teaching begin.
Tonight's episode, a study in Confusionism. Students!
Greetings, O holy mystic guru.
Yes, my child. You have come seeking advice.
I seek not to know all the answers, but to understand the questions.
This is very wise.
He's smart.
For more questions lead to other answers, and answers lead to an infinity of questions.
I agree.
Yes.
I
Students.
love your show. I think it's
This isn't a show.
exactly what I like to listen to inspire me to write.
Yes, you need to write. You need to write a manifesto reaching into each of the planes. You need to write your own Bible, countering and supplanting the first.
Blood.
An idea of a dream with a man with a plan, though the plan is to dream an idea. An idea may be that what is others to read, which produces another idea.
Yes, with each idea following the next in tandem, we see that the answers to the questions are each of them a position where they can reverse each other, making the answers the questions and the questions the answers.
Whoa.
And thus
You're
supplying.
very wise, O mystic guru.
Yes, my child. And I've noticed you are wise as well. Perhaps you are wise enough to find out what your tarot reading would be?
I would like that.
Trust the tarot. Trust the tarot.
You've got to trust it now.
Well, let's see what the tarot has to offer for you. The first card is, in fact, Captain Spaghetti. Now you can see that as Captain Spaghetti is released from the Jack-in-the-Box, his spaghetti green hair is made of some sort of lentil material.
And it hurts. And it hurts.
Yes. Can you see and can you tell me what you feel Captain Spaghetti represents for your life cycle?
Students.
Yes,
Maybe he
student.
has some correlation as to...
Wrong. But not to be concerned, for as we look deeper, the next card usually inspires what the first one meant. Yes, as we lay down the card of the Poo-Tang Queen, we find that the spaghetti meatballs enter the pussy of the Poo-Tang.
Caller, right now, are you having troubles with poo-tang that you find
No,
in the
not
street?
at all. Never do.
Not even in the street. In the street, when you find poo-tang, do you ever squeeze a lime on it and then put the lime in the coconut? Put the lime in the coconut. Put the lime in the coconut. Put the lime in the coconut. Put the lime in the
I'd like to put the lime in the coconut.
Yes, then you have also found an answer. But the third answer is Nazi
Nazi
Death
Death
Clown.
Nazi Death Clown.
Nazi Death Clown.
Caller, right now, are you having any problems with the fascist party?
No, not at all.
Oh, in that case, don't vote
I'm in a
Libertarian.
Texas government class, so
Yes, Texas government has a lot to do with Captain Spaghetti, Poontang Queen, and Nazi Death Clown.
Nazi Death Clown!
Either that or he sounded really bad. Poontang party line.
Perhaps, student, that the Poontang Queen is really queefing Captain Spaghetti's Nazi Death Clown, each of them finding that the Texas government is an illusion brought on by the three.
Oi!
Caller, you might want to avoid spaghetti for the next 6 months.
And meatballs.
Because it is said that serenity, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purity of thought are tricks of the mind to deceive the inner victim.
It hurt!
Deceive the inner victim.
Deception.
you're very wise, O mystic guru.
Yes, my child, you are wise as well.
Bathe in Ajax.
Bathe in Ajax. I
Mary,
shall put you on hold. As you wait in the back of the hall, you shall be on hold of sorts, in a transcendental state. You may return in a moment. Please stay where you are. Will other students join him in his example of righteousness?
Call now!
Call now.
Call now.
Call now.
You wanna call for me, thank you.
Time which we have stolen, we have to find that each of us should be thankful of the poison which we give ourselves. We should each be thankful that we should all be spitting up our guts, the black guts which make us all one. It's all within each other when we are in each other. Student,
Yes, I do believe.
could you explain the meaning of that last portion?
I was too lost within the portion to be able to explain it.
For you are more like the dripping faucet. With each increasing drip, more water is lost.
Hurts, doesn't it?
The dried up sponge craves the dripping faucet, but the dripping faucet only brings disease.
Bacteria.
The disease which creates the molded breakfast cereal.
Protozoa.
Protozoa crunch.
Mitochondrium.
Student.
Delicious.
Yes,
Do you know where the protozoa crunch is located?
in your pancreas.
Yes, but I do not have a pancreas, student.
It's pancreas.
Take your clothes off.
I am made entirely of energy. For as we see, when you abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me, I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. And I declare that he who studies this sacred conversation worships me by his intelligence and stupidity.
Chew razor blades.
That is truly wise, O mystic guru.
Student,
Yes.
chew razor blades.
Chewing razor blades. But religion is anger, and forgiveness is hate. For yes, student, the flatulent gorilla eats the bamboo and makes farts that do no longer smell like leaves. Your words are wise, student, each of them like a raindrop falling from a distant planet.
Thank you. Your words are wise as well.
The
Yes.
urination of the god.
You're speaking in haiku, but yet you seem to know the dung dew.
Yes, I am a veteran in learning.
Take your
Yes.
clothes off.
For I can tell already that you have filled your living room with gravel and drove your car into Town Lake.
With you inside. Take your clothes
Don't
off.
eat the tuna.
I
Right in the
did break
trunk.
my thumb diving into Town Lake, which is the worst place to dive into.
Do it
Right in your
naked.
trunk.
Do it naked.
Do it naked in your trunk.
Warn your neighbors there's an approaching star. Warn your neighbors there's an approaching star.
Warn your neighbors there's
There's
an
an approaching star.
Warn your neighbors there's an
approaching
approaching
star.
Warn your neighbors there's an approaching
star. Warn your neighbors there's an approaching star. Warn your neighbors there's an approaching star. Warn your neighbors there's an approaching star.
Oh, Mystic Guru,
Yes, my child.
I would like to inform you that I'll be running for President of the United States in 2028. Please
You
vote
have
for me.
all of our votes.
Now you're making sense.
Free tarot card readings are now offered for the nice students of Earth. What do you think? You know what I think?
What do you
Free
think?
tarot card readings are now offered for the nice students of
Of
Earth.
Earth.
Earth?
Yes, it's a lovely small little planet made mostly of water.
Hey, I was the guy that put the first corn seeds down for the people.
Corn seeds. But look, another student has walked in. Student!
Yes?
Yes, my child. You seem very wise.
Yeah.
Your new name will be Kachuri Bahudi.
Kachuri Mahudi.
Well, tell me, Kachuda Mahudi, would you like a tarot reading?
Yes.
Well, let's see what great tarot cards you got. The first one is the Eight of Spatula.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Caller, have you recently been cooking anything with a spatula that required more than 48 hours of work?
The Teflon gave me a stroke.
Teflon stroke. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Caller, let's see what your next card is.
So with your Teflon stroke, did you encounter an exploding face?
The grease was hot.
The
Caller,
grease is good.
caller, do you recently plan on pouring hot grease all over your hair to wash it?
Dip your balls in hot grease.
It hurts!
My Jerry curl.
Yes, your Jerry curl is made of hot grease. Now the next card. Oh, Celery Man. Do you see what the connection is between the three cards?
I have it. I have it for you.
Looks like
No,
balls
I'm
with
asking the
face.
student.
Looks like dangling balls with a face.
Dangling balls with a face entering the hot grease. The hot grease creates the face explosion.
Kachudi Bahudi. Oh,
Do you see how that works?
Yes.
Kachudi Bahudi.
Yeah.
Kachudi Bahudi, it's necessary you take off all your clothes, whip up a pan of hot butter, and pour it on your balls!
I'm already naked and I'm
Balls!
Yes, O mystic guru.
Good Judy Hootie.
For it is created from the lawn of God, thus growing and requires fire.
Each waking moment is a rung on an endless ladder. Each step we take is built on what has gone before.
A foundation of lust in which the cum from your generational forefathers builds up into a layer of a primordial pool. This primordial pool, named Ubo Sattva, shall make all life forms come out with tentacles and flippers and stingers. What is this first card? Ah, a 2-point spilled oatmeal bowl. What does this represent, student?
That's
What
my
is-
breakfast.
Yes, your breakfast where? In bedrock?
Yes.
Wrong, in bedcock.
Thank you.
Don't get too close to Dino.
If one's words are no better than silence, one should remain silent.
Yes. So looking at the second card is the 3 of boobs.
Well, not free, honey, but available.
Yes.
Nice.
Where does the third boob reside by this filled oatmeal bowl? Do you see the connection yet, student?
Yes, I do.
Could you explain it?
What's the connection?
Yes, I spilt the oatmeal as I was rubbing on her 3 boobs.
Yes, that's close, but the picture becomes complete as we see that you were eaten by beasts.
That hurts. That hurts.
The wicked burns are caused by a chainsaw to the testicle.
That would
Oh my
burn. That would
God.
burn.
Have you noticed that the chainsaw to your testicles cuts through the left ball first?
And here I thought it was gonorrhea.
Yes. The gonorrhea makes more sense when you notice
Yeah,
that
your girlfriend lives in
fried
another state, right?
Eggman was worth 5 points.
Hey, your girlfriend lives in another state. That's where you got the gonorrhea, right?
But how? Tell me, Sky Chief Indian Spirit, how does the gonorrhea fit with the chainsaw to the testicles and 5 points worth of fried Eggman?
Well, because somebody's been bathing in 409 and not Ajax, it kind of makes a difference when the stars are shining bright, when the moon is falling down on a Saturday night.
Wow. Students,
Yes, sir, Mr. Guru.
you are lost why the triangle and the 5-point fried Eggman are real. But let us see what the third card brings. Ah, pregnant
Pregnant
hooker.
hooker!
Yes, you got the pregnant hooker! Pregnant hooker! Pregnant hooker! Pregnant hooker! Win the prize! Win the prize!
Surprise.
Or perhaps people of Austin wish Chapaktok to win it.
I'm going for him. I think Pachoktok was very nice young man, student, shaved
Yes,
head,
very smart.
wears the big white robe,
Intelligent. Had multiple personalities.
and all those zits. What's
and
that all
lots of
about? The
zits,
guy's like
yes.
50.
The guy's 50 and covered in zits.
And he had
His
some-
white head is a pus-filled treat.
Last time I saw him turn his head real quick, he leaked.
And he had some really good incense growing out of the back of his head.
He was created from the lawn of God.
He was.
That's interesting. I saw a special on that on the Mystic Group. Oh, yeah, that was last week's episode.